boy, yes. Hey, I'm so excited for this one, man. It is episode 1, and the name of the show is called Maglera Chat Room. And I'm telling you, in a couple of episodes after so many years, it's going to be amazing. Kalibito, I am a Lucius Muchumi, but you know, I'm not going to be alone on the show. I'm going to be with this crazy person right next to me. He goes by the name of Zenzo.
I give it heart and hey, everyone. Zenzo. A gona le betere le ke tswetsweng ka lona ke paseka wa kwa hanka ke mtana ka kanjini njalo felire bra
Tanaka bani
kwa kanjini ndivela kwa kanjini kwaqo
Jena.
Okay.
Guys, I wish I knew how to do these things, but I do not know at all. Like, on a serious note, I have no idea. But first things first, before we actually even get anywhere, let's send a special thanks to Rio Casino and Convention Center in Klerksdorp for making sure that they supply this beautiful venue to us, and that is why we don't experience load shedding. We are fine.
Yeah.
We are fine.
We all right.
We are fine. So shout out to you, Rio Casino. You are the best. Thank you very, very much. This is Maglera Chat Room. It's a show that's going to be based with a whole lot of conversation, hence why it is a chat room. So we're going to be talking to a lot of people as time keeps going, and we're also going to be tackling different conversation throughout South Africa internationally, as long as our eyes can touch.
Mabona hey wena bra language is we are not familiar with language and raw,
and especially for me right now.
At least man.
Talking about you know, I think I lost some weight. As you can see, now I'm about to shame Ron.
Yeah.
But I think I've lost some weight. Just a little bit. It might not be convincing, guys, but I think I lost some weight.
The key thing here is that he thinks. He's not sure. He's not make sure.
I think it's because of the fact that I think I took one of the most biggest shits in my life.
Congratulations.
And I don't know whether if it's caused by this new diarrhea situation going on around South Africa, but my man, there's a weekend we started trending on TV, cholera this, cholera that, and whatnot. And the next thing, all of a sudden, I am shitting like nobody's business.
Congratulations, at least in
Congratulations on shitting.
Metabolism was banami, bra.
So you haven't gone through that?
No, I cannot diarrhea.
The lies in your life.
They work nice if you align them right.
Oh, please, the lies in your life. Madala, I'm sure you've gone through that, right?
Yeah, definitely.
He's gone through it.
Lueno Dampi.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, technical manager, when have you released?
No.
He hasn't released.
Yeah,
plus he disappeared there for like a few minutes.
And then the rest show
we were not even sure it was hectic.
Mama Sekai, someone will lose the weight. Silence.
So now, man, it's winter. I was talking about this thing a couple of days ago, and one thing I realized is that load shedding is the pits in South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
June is around the corner. That means a lot of us are going to start using electric heaters. We're going to start using normal heaters. But now we get load shedding 3 times.
And I basically implement the load stage session.
How many times do you get load shedding?
Before apparently there was this guy on Zabereka Kopochistrom for a weekend. Started Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We never had load shedding until 12 midnight.
So wait.
This guy.
Wait. So there's a certain someone that affected your load shedding scale.
This guy Ramarata, when I reached
wherever you are, if you know that you were in Potchefstroom and you were there, we need you here in Maglera. Please visit.
Don't. Have a nice. My sister, Rahokolota, or a Bleloronaco, Carrehuise, or Honomosara, or Krilla that La Ramatlex. So, load shedding I affected that bed for that weekend. Actually, we didn't have.
So you're one of the special ones, nearly exempted.
For 3 days. For 3 days. Never nagana ke 7 days ile ko Bible but hey.
Then it was just like that.
Me brother nya khabata loadshedding.
Loadshedding is bad because I remember I just moved from Bloemfontein, came back home to Klerksdorp, and when I got here, the first thing that welcomed me was 4:10. Into Yama. Double. Problem. Electricity. God. It was a problem. Like, on a serious note. It went out 3 times a day. 3 times a day.
6 hours. Or
Guys,
nearly
3 times.
two and a
Do
half
people
hours.
understand what 3 times a day means how much you lose if you're running a business for a day?
Besides that, I think early South African retailer too much. That ain't service and you buy. If you regulate something, you need to utilize it whenever you feel like. Manje diamonds are comfortable ba supplier ba utswa magala bale. I'm just saying. Ba comfortable le gore ba tlo re blell. Maranga right in a lady finger sitting at ngata ba supana. You know.
Talking about finger pointing and whatnot. Do you know any places they are exempted from load shedding? Kuri e ulung go wa itse gore mo
24 hours.
mo mtlakasa ha udimile especially lona. I think maybe you're hanging with the president. I read what's happening, but we need to find out.
Next week. When okay look like
I just heard it a few seconds ago. What
we taking
What
Stelfontein, right?
Yes.
Le enyi
And Mansell
Mansell
Park.
Park.
You see, we have Mansell Park and Stelfontein. They just name dropped. Yeah, but
Klerksdorp is special.
it's very special. But now, a question for you is that I want you to name drop right there in the comment section. Nah, shop in the comment section. Name drop.
Okay.
Which areas don't get affected by load shedding?
The ones that you know. For a fact.
Because there's different reasons. Some people would say maybe some people are next to a mine. Some of them would say, no, we are next to a hospital, so these places cannot switch off. Some of them would say they are next to a police station. But I don't think certain places are next to such.
So how
But
did
they
they
still get
determine
exempt.
this place line we won't be
That's
switching
what I'm
off?
trying to find out. That's exactly what I'm trying to find out. Ke batla go itse gore go na le some form of formula e berekiswa maybe ko
Briefing-nyana e special.
Go Eskom go te 10:04, 3:07, ha re dira calculation equals to ish, yeah. That's what I want to find out.
Probably if re ka botsa ankele wa spana or mama ke ena berekelang Eskom ha ba re bolele gore ba switchetsa eng and where and how do they switch these things off? Re khone gore re maintain gore at least re reke motlakase o
Maybe
less.
there's a Martha. I think there's a Martha, guys. There's a Martha somewhere who walks in there and just says, all right, today we're switching off Jobertina.
Ne?
So wait, you need to go 5:4, right?
And over check and entries ben the application
sometimes
already
o
download
nagana.
dilo tse di be di bua maaka
Una lata guna for this kitchen.
gore ne re tla re timme ka 3 ka go tima extra hour ke be ke dula ke no go
You get what I mean? It happens. It literally happens on such things. Like load shedding has really become a problem. Like I see, if you actually go online, right, there's places where people have gone online to go and speak about these things on Twitter, for example.
But-
They mentioned a place in Centurion
yes sir
where they don't get affected by load shedding.
hiban is it habana di generator as it special
Hey, Papa, Artse, Parktown is also involved in there, apparently. Apparently, this is the first time I hear this name, guys. Maybe I'm sick or I don't travel a lot. Marangarlina la medication, man. Bronchhost sprayed.
bronchol
Hey, my point exact. Doesn't that sound like a bronchitis medicine?
it's a misana le broccoli and stuff
Bronchhost sprayed.
but 24 hours since ba felisa bana ba se ba guys ke mo South Africa
It's in South Africa.
we
O ka kriya ka bronchhost sprayed teng gape mona ka gore ke Africans.
mara ke spray to it
Ah, monna. Hey, man.
watch out and out
Sprite se song kiso le sona se teng. Nail sprite is also being mentioned in
nail
there.
sprite.
Yeah.
Congratulations, because of Natala Batunking. Ow, Siyanbongela. I thought,
you know what I'm saying? Places like Witbank. I know Cape Town was mentioned a lot as well. Norman. There's a lot of places actually in Cape Town that don't get affected. But I want to know what's the criteria that's used. Because
no. Criteria ke bona. I can't dimensions. Why it not depend? If the examples we so skawar. Let's skawar I'm just like that. Why it not depend more one source of energy? About 3 million every day.
That raises something.
What's the competition?
How many innovators do we have in South Africa? People that I can say right now, I bet you if we can ask the people at home right now, how many of you think you can create a new generator, better source of electricity? Do you think would stand up right now?
They will, but then fear. South Africa are not getting mafia. We should not be lying to ourselves. Hey, we are a country sharp. What hello? For example, there were these guys back at Cape Town University. There was this boy, two boys actually to be factual, pointing, show.
Double check.
But this boy, accidentally fell after a bonsa professor. Dude, this is what I invented.
Wait, the design was taken.
Yeah.
So he created a design, he gave it to the professor, and then the professor was like, I like this.
This is beautiful.
And then the professor sold it to someone.
But common sense, 1 + 1 = 2.
What is happening in South Africa?
Depression, my bracket, I depression, I won't jump. You won't kill yourself over something so creative.
No, this is too much. There's a lot.
So imagine when now more than 3 times. Aren't the guy the white guy or Kanakimang only Abergala Escom?
The writer. Right? It's the writer. Get the writer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the writer.
That guy guy. Common sense here, no.
I don't know. I have no.
Be fireball. Please be fireball. How damn you be dumpable too as of believe. This is not gonna work for him. Look, only coffee.
Yeah, no.
Good night. Goodbye as a country. When he could have just said, you know what? Or I can't have a black for a minute. Keep your job. We'll see you in Venda or something. I'm leaving South Africa.
How many times have we heard those? I'm leaving South Africa.
Do leave. My brother, is one example like right? But it makes sense in general sense.
No, definitely do.
That's why getting be dumpable way.
All right.
You're gonna stay there, more blackout, loadshedding, or romantically motivated, take the candles. Later, I would say.
Do you do such things?
Nah, I live alone, my brother. I live alone. I cannot be romantic to myself. But
do people actually even do that? Technical manager, do you do that? Do you get romantic? Do you literally plan a night out, go to wine and dine, go mateng, go to mata, go to or the candlelight, or do people actually even right you? Because it makes me very, very,
worried.
Do we actually even have romantic people in South Africa?
No, why is it South Africa romantic, me, bra?
Are we? Maglera, what was the last romantic thing that you've done?
Date night.
What happened on date night?
Yo, and then romantic about that. Or not only one. Date night could mean kicking city out.
True. True.
Date night indoors. Date night
Congratulations, the underpen. The underpen. Where I name it right? Fafatsanya.
Mama Sente.
Also, I'm cooking the echo.
Guys, like you You know, my man,
Yeah.
I want to talk about something. There's something that happened to me not so long ago. And it had to do with me being robbed. Traumatic experience. Very super traumatic experience for me. Have you ever gone through a similar situation where you were robbed? How did you feel? How did you react? How did you even come out of that trauma? If it happened.
Story, you're gonna tell me what?
I'll tell you what happened
Oh.
with my story.
Oh,
Very
so
interesting.
now we're not interested. You want my story before you tell me your story?
I want your story before I tell
My
you
story
mine.
was nice.
Mine
my
is
brother.
coming.
I
no,
even
no.
wrote a poem about this. It's there somewhere on my Facebook. If Lena Brakim Soto on Facebook, go find a Explosion the Ordinary and Deserving Blind Poet. Manzwe.
Yeah,
of-
explosion
No,
of
no, no,
an
no, no.
undeserving
Harry
one
Khudlise.
screen.
Ke stage name. Mo Facebook.
Alright.
Ke Manzwe of an undeserving blind poet.
Okay.
Dude, ke tshwere in 3 minutes. Ke tso perform. Okay, back then, ne ke na le group ya music where I hope I'm Sports Voices. We came to perform at Klerksdorp. Manager drop like 4 kilometers away from my house. Ke kapa the beatboxer, re2. Re tso dropa bo mogele botlhe ba le 5. Go se na le beatbox. Beatbox or e re ke go khape. Just 3 kilos away from my house, go tlhaga 2 boys ka mo front. Ke checka ka
Yeah,
mo
Bafana,
morago.
they're boys.
The boys. Ka mo morago ke checka go tlhaga 3.
Yeah.
They are separate go bontsha gore they coming for me. And they did come for me, my brother. The guy, ke le atlete, I'm fed. La bona moskina le mokhabanyana. So I'm trying to run. Running.
I'm imagining
Running
you
or
already.
panic, it's weird. O ka se mathe more than 4 steps. I fell. Bantswara. Ke pusha wa ntla ke kenya headache. Mwah, how are you? The guy ba borwa ke ona tjoro. O itwanela o tshore o stare ke we. Ka go tswa diphanga. 7 la. That lasted like 3 to 4 days in 3 minutes. Now go ke yeme mo ke searchiwa for phone ne le Samsung yana o bathong. Hai tsotle. Be bankela le Zambaka, this guy so itsa ba romantic.
I can me me drive but for get that's when about to
Le 20 rand out duting ke bankile 20 rand ba tlogela Zambaka ba nka phone.
Almost at level expect or le nna ke a tsaya Zamba.
Why is the ne ke se traumatized until ke kena ko ntlong. I cannot conclude ke starta ke bifa le enga ya ka gore they were 4 ke palletswe ke eng go betsa the only one o ne ke motswere and it lasted me bra.
Yeah.
The only thing in tena after ke di after effect man a couple of days later
Yeah.
you start fearing go tsamaya ko ntle. Now you need to carry a knife.
That's the part that I'm trying to figure out.
You understand?
How did you handle that traumatic experience? What did you do? Did you even forget about it? Is it still there?
No, I ended up getting the joke kayo.
Okay.
Back in tena because for a week or two next about go tsamaya after 6 o'clock.
6 p.m.
Nele mariga nele winter so di dotla di le besa. But ha re tsuba di lo tsa snacks tseo but go le besa ha batho ba le besa ga mokhuku bona le di first di kwalega da di na misty
Yeah.
o ba wa rite gore le nna ke ke etsa so I wish gore nka bona go etsagalang inte but then we're not traumatized o khone go a le ko strategy. When you meet people you think or it might be the guy from yesterday a ke mo bona sharp.
Exactly. It happens.
But then I go look like case. I dealt with it my own way. Can say the joke about
Why
it.
why didn't you open a case? Is it because you
Because they
feared?
are gone. The things about in killing.
Okay.
But in kill, there's nothing I can do. Deal. Whether you look like case or not, these guys will come out. Keep petty crime. You understand? If they stabbed me, probably killing a bona jesu. Nkulunkulu ndimlo ndithathe. Probably never batli. But then kiswiti abatlapa le go tlapa.
Yo.
But then if it didn't, I can say the joke about it. And I perform that poem 2 times, 3 times, and then I was fine.
You became fine about it.
I became fine about it. And now I know put on Swarampo easily. Because pork is something so I was better more when I say child, their phone, whatever. If you was starting, you enjoy. Some got to but on Atakayo. But on Atakayo, fully at 250. But on Atakayo was well away.
I don't know. I think Nokia, come back. We missed the 310.
I found
Come
why.
back. You know, At least that one was a brick. It was a weapon and a phone at the same time. So if somebody messed with you,
Mara ha e nkile, wena o re leka go sia. Don't you think that brick would hit you?
yeah, no, I didn't even think about
Nah.
it. I didn't even think about
Eh,
it.
ke. So wena o re ba go ntse?
Listen, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bank my story. Your story is very interesting. I don't want to ruin it.
Ga o gana le story sa ka?
One day, I'll tell you the story, guys. I will tell you the story. And
Chineke.
wait, let me tell you something. I'll tell you the story the day I get my case number, which I'm still waiting for after 3 to 4 weeks. I'm still waiting for a case number.
Ke ntho ya recently.
It's very recent. I'm waiting for a case number, which I'm still waiting for after 3 to 4
Kgale
weeks.
for time.
So SAPS, you gotta do something. You know what I mean?
For time o
You know what I
ropilwe
mean?
ke girlfriend te o.
You know what I mean?
O yene.
Hey. So SAPS must do something about it because I don't know whether if I'll even ever get that case number. But the day I get it, I'll tell you the story. Because it brings me back to how our police departments are actually, should I use the word incompetent? At some
Le a
point.
fita, le a fita.
Incompetent at some point. I saw a video the other day. Someone was taking a video of a police officer. I don't know whether if he was on duty or not on duty, or off duty, because he was in uniform. He was wearing uniform.
Okay.
And on that video, this man was drunk. He had a lot to drink.
Oh, he was
And then-
safe.
You know what I mean? And he caused an accident. He hit someone who was riding a bike, and that person is on the floor. This guy is holding his head. You can see he's disorientated. Like he's literally holding his head, and you can tell he's worried, he's panicked because he's driving. I think it was a private car, but he was still in uniform.
Drunk.
On the video, the other police officers get there. Now, my question is to you. Immediately when there's a scene like that, if you're a police officer, when you get to the scene, what are you supposed to do?
Yo, mpotsa dilo, a ke bereke ko police station.
But what do you think is supposed to happen?
Firstly, tlamehile ba attende. One, when you call for maponisa ba itlela, right? They were called on. Tlamehile pele go bo go fitlhile the emergency services.
No, I want to know you as a cop. You as a cop, you land there. What do you think are the procedures that you should have followed when you got there?
Lucius, on your back.
George,
Ka go bofa. Ra go bofa me bra. A ke ro nwele wa pere uniform. That's not supposed to happen. Ke ntho antla eo. And then attend the person only meeting. Or start with the person mara wo ene. You know, mara tlamelo mo be
yeah,
there.
because he's hurt.
Yeah. And then obobisa the emergency services ba tlo go attend the next person. Lo yene tlamelo go a banjwe. He must go. That's why.
Now let me tell you what happened.
Wait,
same
wait.
video.
Before same video and like where's that?
Online. It's online.
Oh.
You can find it online. Just go
Everywhere.
on TikTok, somewhere. You'll find it. It's online.
Aba so etsi di track ka yo.
I don't think that's the
TikTok is-
As in TikTok, they will make a
I
song out of
know,
it. So, on the very same video, the cops land. They land, Papa. Cop. As my friend Madala
Boma
would say.
16 cars.
Yeah, Madala would say it all the time. The figure, cop. You know what I mean? Yeah. Whatever. So, when cop gets there, instead of doing what you said you would do as a cop, they take the police officer. I don't see anyone attending to the injured person. They take the police officer. And the person who's taking the video is busy asking a question. Why are you protecting this person? Why are you protecting him? Why are you not arresting him? They took him and they put him in... You know, the police van has that back part. When you get arrested, the embarrassing one.
Ba ne ba mo kentse go comfortable.
And then nale ele ya back seat.
Mo go tlalang bone teng mo ba be
Ara
machuchu.
go bulela like hisi ra go tshwaretsa re tsamaya le maponesa ra go nna.
Ke mo machuchu a
Ba mo
dulang teng.
ba mo tsentse tempo. Ba mo tsentse tempo, you understand? So they put him in there. So now, to me, I was like, what exactly are we doing as a country here? Are we showing that we can get away with a lot of things because we are the law? Or no one is above the law? in this case? Because to me, it looked like the law itself is above its own law.
Yeah, ne?
I really don't know. What would you have done if you were in the shoes of the police officer? You are a police officer. I'm sure there's police officers right there that have seen the video. What would you do if you were a police officer, or if you are a police officer and you got into a situation like that? Your fellow colleague is drunk, caused an accident, but instead of arresting or trying to find out what's happening within that specific scene, you take them, put them in the car to protect them because they are drunk. They are your colleagues. What would you have done?
But how nagana gore the reason ba mo kentse ko mora here instead ka kwa le ke gore he's drunk and wa panic?
Question is, if it was you who was drunk caused the accident, would you have been placed in the very same space as well?
Ke sure.
The law is above its own law.
Yeah, ne.
Am I making sense now?
Ke go kushisha.
But enough about the police, man. What's happening around the
depressed,
world?
ne?
What's happening around the world? Let's find out what else is happening out there.
I guess besides the flu.
Besides
Besides the flu.
what flu is this, man? Naki cherikidi, barking digestive diarrhea conjunction.
Hona le flu ke letseng bana ba dikolo. I guess ke taba gore ba jaivile too much weekend.
What's happening?
But bra.
What happened?
Na ke le ko high school nyeng I ke ska name drop.
No,
but then these
no.
kids
8
8 o'clock already. Ke fitile 4 ya bana ba busetswang gae because of the flu. We get to the school, ra shoota. Hotel classes says it got 10%. The rest didn't come. Because that little kula only 2 people, not classing. Class 40 something ya bana. Ke the flu. O bona ba simila ba iketsa di doctor ba kentse di mask. But then it's around. Besides flu yo. But on lena Klerksdorp ne la affectilwe ke network problem ya Saturday, Sunday and Monday.
What network problem?
Me bra.
I was in Rustenburg, so I don't know. But Klerksdorp, tell us, were you affected?
Next. Iyo, hala re tshwere ke load shedding ya network, every network except for Telkom. Except for Telkom.
Telkom.
Every network except
What
for
up?
Diamonds. Except for what? Me bra. Saturday ke tsogile ke tso itshotla Friday. So a ke kena go ntlong ke 5 o'clock. Be ke thulamela 30 minutes. A ke tsoga ke re ke check gore ha bang khopola. Check phone man, network ha e island ke lighta pocket wifi nyana ke re ke dollar. My kim network it liga ma 25 to 12.
Was it load shedding at that time
No.
or not?
Mataka so think shibli movie.
Hey, bana.
My kim network it liga to 12. I tla khale ke phone lo since in the morning. The reason why ke go today. Khale ba ntsokola gore ntate nkgono ke yona nkgono he nkgona ba roba because network and no one is explaining from all these networks. Lwena wa itse mos like is yellow, blue, white, every boat like it. I ke tlo bua ka lo.
Hey, man, we're not going to talk about this. Guys, listen. Before we continue with more of the stories that are happening around the world, I just need to say something. I want to say the food that we're eating right here, as you can see, we haven't ate it yet, but that you can see right here, the food is actually supplied by Goofy's Den. You can find them at Alabama, Klerksdorp, Mimosa Street 137. You can find them on Facebook, Goofy's Den, fast foods and place where you can order and step in, just get to enjoy the food inside as well. You can either order online or you can order at the shop. It's up to you. Goofy's Den, fast foods, where we bring quality foods to quality people.
Like Roma.
That is a fact. But guys, Tina, we are out. This was episode 1. I'm telling you, episode 2 is going to be more interesting. We're going to be talking about more deep things. From me, Alushas Muchumi.
From Nazenzoja too much here.
Too much.
Follow one dimension, man.
Don't forget to follow us on social media. Facebook,
Follow one
Twitter,
dimension.
Instagram. We are Maglera Chat Room. We are out of here.
We are here. Peace. Love yourself. Love me. My friendship.
Now you can love me all the time. You can love me all the time. There's one thing that I forgot to talk about. Before we cut this show, I'm telling you, give me 1 minute. 1 minute.
Or just 2 minutes.
Do we have time?
Yeah, we still have time.
We still have time.
Hey, I don't know
Listen,
what
my man. I went to the shop tuck shop, Indian shops, right?
Oh.
I don't know if that's the right term to use, but when I went to that shop, I went to go buy bread.
Mm-hmm.
And this bread on the shelf is 19 rand. But when I had to go pay at the front, I had to pay 23 rand. I want to find out, why do Speed Points charge us more at these local stores? Because how you go ShopRite or Checkers or Pick and Pay, if something is 18 rand on the shelf, you're going to pay 18 rand. They will offer a special card or the price. But now they are giving you a special card to increase the price. What is this? So I want to find out, is this legal or is this illegal? Comment section, tell me, what do you think about this whole situation of our very wonderful tuck shops charging extra?
And if lona le besaga le dealer le di tuck shop le check out the stock or say up to date with the dates gona next bodile, please do le ba botse gore why ba re charge.
Exactly.
At time of 5 rand we kra ka bo manena gana. O isi gutle o mongwe bo my brother. Are no, don't worry about it. It is just that the banks are charging us our money, so we are going to take.
So we are paying their charges.
We are paying
We're paying their bank charge.
for baskaje.
No, that's wrong. That's completely wrong.
And
So let me hear from you. What do you think? Send through on the comment section. We're closing the show now, and we
And
will
ratsama
definitely-
loja. Koga goofy. Le reg, I guess goofy what deliver or ya mar goofy. If I would deliver a basket, somebody out there gaufinyana to batla order ye kene ka.
But hey guys, we are out.
Cheers.
Cheers.